my color.
Nah, bro, take it off.
I think it looks pretty good on
No,
her.
I don't like it.
No, what do you think?
Did that make you anxious in any way? Then you might have social anxiety. Stay tuned to this episode to find out more about it.
Hey everyone!
Welcome back to Mind Over Mirror. We're your hosts, Jelena.
Toy.
Zoe.
Delphina.
And on today's episode, we're going to be talking about social anxiety. So basically, what is social anxiety? Social anxiety is the fear of being judged, embarrassed, or rejected in social situations. And it's not just about being shy and not wanting to be around people. It's feeling like everyone is watching you and waiting for you to mess up.
Yeah, to add on to what Jelena is saying, having social anxiety is, I would say, like 3 times than a regular shyness. Like, you're scared to go up. I feel like you're more scared of what people are going to think of you and what people are going to say instead of the actual going up part. We had to present for like classes and assignments, presentations, and just even at sports games and presenting band stuff. It's really a lot going on as a teenager in high school.
And it's a fact is that girls are actually more likely to experience social anxiety than boys.
Going off of what Jelena and Delphina said, social anxiety usually begins in teens years because that's when fitting in, being accepted, and how others see you starts to feel really important.
Now we're gonna go into the thoughts one where it's like we're gonna say thoughts that a lot of teenagers are scared to say out loud. Basically my thought was everyone is judging me. If I say the wrong thing, they'll think I'm weird or stupid. And I just want to say so many different teens feel like this. Even the ones that seem confident to you, they still feel like this on the inside. So you don't really know what other people are thinking on the inside. And most people are actually way more focused on themselves than on judging you. So I promise you, it's like, let's say if you're about to present, I promise you the people, they're more scared about what they're going to say up there than like your mistakes, your flaws, and what you have to say. Because it's like how you feel towards yourself. They feel that towards themselves too. So I promise you, they're not actually judging you because they're really like scared about themselves too. And a coping mechanism is like a reality check. Like kind of reality check yourself. Like, what proof do I really have that everyone is judging me? You don't have any proof. You know that it's like an assumption. And it's like I think we all know it's never ever good to assume things because that just adds more to your plate, adds more to your mind. And like a lot of assumptions are really wrong.
Okay, so for my thought that I think is very common for teenagers the thought is I hate presenting. I feel like I look awkward in front of everyone. I personally can relate to this. Like, I feel like sometimes when we go up on there, everyone's looking at you, but they're not looking at you wrongly. They're trying to pay attention and hear what you have to say, but it may come off as like they're judging you, and just everyone's looking at you, and it can be really overwhelming. And all I really have to say to that is like everyone has a little social anxiety. Like, everyone's a little scared. Like, no one's really and we just need to find what works and what helps with you to, like, whenever you're presenting, to help you kind of overcome that. And a tip that I personally use whenever I try to overcome my social anxiety when presenting in front of a large group or a class is I look at people's foreheads. I was taught this a very long time ago. I was like really young, and whenever I had to present in class, my teacher said just look at their foreheads because it looks like you're looking at them in their eyes, but you're not, and it takes off that pressure that people that you're staring at someone's eyes. It's just you're looking at their forehead. So much calmer.
Okay, so for my thought, I feel like everyone is noticing every little thing or mistake I make. So all I have to say about this is they're not. They're just not. Their odds are they, like Jelena said, they care more about what mistakes they're making than what you're making, which is why we should just normalize it for everybody that nobody's paying attention to what you're doing, like what mistakes you're making. And it's a little mistake for a reason, so that's why nobody's gonna notice it. Okay. And a coping mechanism that I was taught was to imagine everyone in silly outfits, a clown nose, or underwear, or even a mustache. Whatever you think would make you feel like, take your mind off of it. Just like, you're already up there, just go with the flow.
the word?
This one is not really a thought. It's a little different. It's just a habit. A lot of people, they rehearse everything before they have to say it, like in their head. I know I do this a lot. Whether that's before presenting, before talking to a teacher, talking to a friend, making a joke. A lot of people do this, and I would say that most people, just like what everyone here has said, most people are too busy worrying about themselves to notice your mistakes. Like, you should just say whatever you want to say without feeling anxious to say it because no one's paying that much attention, no one cares that much. Okay? And a coping mechanism for this is to focus outward, not inward. This basically just means to focus on others instead of monitoring your own every little action because then you're the one judging yourself, not everyone else. And this really helps quiet that self conscious voice in your head. And it really just helps you focus on everyone else, what's around you, not on yourself.
And just one more thing I want to add on to that is the whole like rehearsing a thing in my head. Like I feel like I tend to do that a lot. And what happens is like I imagine in my head and I imagine the worst that could possibly happen. Like I stutter or I trip in front of everybody. And that just like makes you even more anxious. So
Yes. And I think whenever it comes to anxiety in general, I feel like you are your biggest criticizer. No matter anything, are your biggest criticizer. Like you criticize yourself for anything, and I feel like that's just like we need to stop being like so harsh on ourselves because that can really like drain us as a person and like really hurt us. So it's good to like break that cycle and stop being so hard on ourselves because we're all still human. It's our first time living too, so I think that's it. Okay, bye.
Bye.